Welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to be making a delicious soda bread. Now this delicious soda bread that I'm making today, I'm going to be putting raisins into it, but you could have it plain. And what's so lovely about this, you can have it right away. You pretty much make it up before you're expecting company, or you want to make a bowl of soup and you want it to have just a little bit of bread, but not your traditional homemade bread, just a little soda bread. So what I'm going to do is show you the ingredients and we'll get started. So what we're going to be using is 4 cups of flour plus a little extra for blending it all together, 1 3/4 cups of evaporated oat milk, 1 cup of raisins, and if you don't want to use raisins, you can leave them out. 4 tablespoonfuls of cold butter. We're going to be using 2 tablespoonfuls of sugar, white sugar. We're going to be using a teaspoonful of sea salt, a teaspoonful of baking soda, a teaspoonful of vanilla, and 1 large egg. So let's get started. So now that's simple ingredients that we're going to be using in this, I guess, soda bread today, but I'm going to be making it as a raisin soda bread. The reasons why I'm just calling it soda bread, it gives you an option, plain or with the raisins. So what I'm going to do is sift the flour and the dry ingredients in my bowl first, and then as we go I'll talk a little bit about this delicious bread. So just toss your flour on into the sifter. Your salt, baking soda, and your sugar, and just sift it on in. Now I've only liked using the white flour for making this bread because when you're making it with a grain flour, it make it a little more dry because we're not using the honeys and the different other blends. But I'm going to leave it up to you if you want to use a different flour. But today I'm just using the white. So I'm just mixing the butter on in through, and it's a cold butter, and then just to blend it all in through the flour like that. So that's all you need to do there. So take that, put it to the side, and then what I'm going to mix in next there now is my raisins. Just going to toss the raisins in, or you could use currants. You don't, whatever I guess you want to put in here really. But I like the flavor of raisins when I'm doing this. It certainly reminds me of making tea buns, and they're very much so a traditional Newfoundland and Labrador bun. And this one got a lot of similarities. So that's all you need to do there. So into my evaporated milk, I'm just going to toss in the vanilla. Just put that there, and I'm going to break my egg, put it into my little dish because I want to make sure everything is fine and I don't have any shells. That's all you need to do there, and I'm going to toss that in through as well, my cream and the vanilla. Now I'm going to slowly work this into our flour until we get it all blended, and then we'll take it out onto our counter. Well, let's get started on that. Okay, so you're just going to blend this all in, just mixing it around gradually, and then once you get it all combined, if you need more flour, that's what it's there for. Here in Newfoundland and Labrador, we love using evaporated milk in our baking and in some of our cooking because we're making our chowders, we'd use evaporated milk. We're making cod au gratin, we'd use evaporated milk. So many things that we'd add it into, but I love it putting it into my baked goods, my puddings. So this soda bread today is going to get equally feeling the love of that evaporated milk. So that's all you need to do there. Now I'm going to blend it together with some more flour. So now after you've blended all together, what you're going to do now, I mean, you can mix it, continue mixing it all in this, but what I'm going to do is pull my board over. I'm going to put a little dusting of flour So after you've dusted your flour, just move it around, put equal amounts there. You can always add more. We're going to put our dough, which right now is a little sticky, out onto our board like this. So after you've done that, just sprinkle another little bit of flour. Now the flour that was extra there was mainly for that, because you want to knead it all inwards like this and add more flour as you go. And that's all you need to do this. And then after, I'm going to show you what else. So after you've blended all this in like that, this is what your dough is going to look like. Isn't that just beautiful? Delicious, I call it. So I'm going to make it into 4 pieces here now. And then I'm going to form 4 different dough balls. And we're going to put it into our pan. I'll show you that. Okay, over here to the side, I got a piece of parchment paper. And I got a little bit of butter. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter on the inside here, just to keep my parchment paper down. Of course, this is a little tip here I'm giving you. And I do want to have a little bit of butter onto the sides, just in case it comes out and sticks, and a little bit of butter in the bottom onto the parchment paper, like this. So we're going to keep there like that. A little bit of butter onto my hands, and then take the dough and form it into a ball like this and put it down into your pan. So we're going to do that with 3 of our pieces of dough we got there. And I can't guarantee you they're going to be all the same size. Like I said, that's not important. Just as long as you've got your delicious soda bread, it doesn't matter what sizes they are. And that's it. That's all we need to do. So here comes one of my favorite parts, is putting it in the oven, because I love the smell of baking and I can't wait for it to come out. So we're going to be putting it in a preheated 375 degrees of heat, and then anywhere from 20 minutes to 30 minutes until golden brown. And then you can just take a little toothpick or a pick and put in through. If it comes out clean, you know they're baked. So meet me back here when that's done, and I'll show you what it looks like. Welcome back to Bonita's kitchen, and our soda bread is baked. I'm going to take it from the oven and we're going to cut off a piece, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do now is take them out of this pan, which is great when you got the parchment paper, because you could do that with that, and put it right there. I'm going to move this off pan and I'm going to cut into it, show you what it looks like. Now look how lovely they look there. I'm just going to put a little bit of butter over the top of each one. I love buttering up my breads, no matter if it's the full loaves of bread or my soda bread. Just look at it there. I'm just going to pull this off here, and then I'm going to cut into it and show you what it looks like. So there's no really easy way that you would cut this. You'll cut this whatever way you want, of course. You can see, look, the steam coming out, and look at all those raisins in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour myself a cup of tea and turn this one around, and I'm going to have a little taste of this one. Now, if you were expecting company over and you just wanted to have just a little bit of bread, like a little bit of soda bread, you didn't necessarily want a full batch of homemade bread, this is it. You only need to make this a few minutes in advance and you got it. I got some jelly here. I got my wild plum jelly that we picked in Pools Cove, and we got that on Bonita's Kitchen. If you want to make some of that, I'm going to put a little bit of butter on mine here. I know Raymond is waiting freeze.
Oh yes.
I'm going to put a little bit of the jelly on there as well, because I love having a jam or a jelly on any of my breads. So delicious. And Raymond, you're going to love it.
I think I'm going to have jelly on mine as well. Good old Pools Cove jelly.
So Nice. I got to get a little bit here for Raymond because he's waiting for a little taste. While we're waiting, I'm just going to talk a little bit about this. And I mean, you can see having this if you're expecting company.
Oh,
there you go, Raymond. You are very welcome. If you're expecting company or you're just home and you wanted to have some comfort food, this would be it. Soda bread, and of course, mine is with raisins. Just a little sip of my tea just to wash that down. So this is it. I'm going to say 2 thumbs up by Bonita's Kitchen. I've had many requests for soda breads, and I love making any type of bread, and I got all types of them on Bonita's Kitchen, and we'll definitely share the links for those as well. If you want us to make this recipe, the link and the recipe is just down under, and you just hit that link and it'll open up, and beside it is the subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, you do so and you will see all of these recipes plus more we post every Sunday. You can visit us on our website www.bonitaskitchen.com. Send us a message on Facebook or just right here on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you. We are reading every one of our comments and all of our suggestions. We appreciate all of them. So thank you for joining us here today on Bonita's Kitchen for soda bread. Try it. Tell me what you think of it. From our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day. If you're visiting Newfoundland and Labrador, don't forget to check out the beautiful town of Clark's Beach and join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.
Journey in culinary, always on open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.